High blood pressure, hypertension, a condition that affects millions of people worldwide. Stress is the biggest cause, although hypertension is also linked to heart problems and kidney issues. For many, it is also hereditary, worsened by stress. Stress, genetics, heart disease, kidney problems, or sometimes no apparent reason, yet high BP develops. To this day, no permanent reverse for hypertension has been discovered in modern medicine. However, Ayurveda offers solutions. But relying on medicines alone may not free you from disease. Even if there is a remedy, wouldn't it be better if your illness could be reversed naturally? Regarding hypertension, I can confidently say that we have directly helped millions of people in our country and indirectly reached many more. Through television, millions have benefited from platforms like Astha. People have successfully overcome hypertension, diabetes, asthma, and heart problems, all from their homes. When it comes to hypertension, the wealthier a person is, the more stress they carry, leading to hypertension and even depression. With prosperity comes an increase in diseases. This is an unfortunate reality. Competitions, rivalries, and ambitions. In the race to succeed, an ambitious person often loses their way, becomes restless, and loses awareness. They get disconnected from themselves. Yoga brings awareness. Yoga brings balance, wisdom, and removes stress. Naturally, in competitions, in challenges, you can achieve your ambitions without suffering from stress. These days, hypertension has become a status symbol for the elite, along with high BP, diabetes, and heart problems. Stress and anxiety worsen these conditions, leading to arthritis. Many people suffer from 10 to 20 diseases simultaneously. That's why this yoga program includes the 7-pronged pranayama. 7 techniques, along with subtle exercises, and about 7 specific asanas, form its core focus. Even practicing just this much is sufficient. Today, we will specifically discuss hypertension. The pranayamas remain the same, but their pace should be moderate. For severe hypertension, they should be performed slowly and gently. With some dietary adjustments, you can gain complete control over it. I firmly believe hypertension can be permanently reversed. Ancient yoga wisdom made this possible. Until now, no one in the world has been able to confidently claim that hypertension is permanently curable. But we have witnessed this firsthand, not just in a few cases, but in thousands of people. We have documented data, and millions more have recovered at home. Every day, we receive around 500 letters. Many of them confirm their permanent recovery. People who had been struggling for 15 to 20 years, even those with hereditary BP issues, have been reversed. Speaking of hypertension patients, let's go back to 1991. Even in a developed country like the USA, the World Health Organization, WHO, could not find a reverse for hypertension. New medicines are being developed. Pharma has guidelines. Medical companies are directed not to create medicines that reverse diseases permanently, but only those that manage them. This is the prevailing business model. Medicines should control illnesses, but not reverse them. I am highlighting this issue because we will soon expose this global conspiracy. Control, not cure, is the focus. Because if diseases were reversed, who would buy their medicines? The pharmaceutical industry is a massive business. Globally, medicines worth ₹1 trillion are sold annually. And these are primarily for managing diseases, not curing them. This is the irony. This doesn't mean I oppose medicines. I'm not against them. But I firmly believe that if a disease can be permanently reversed without medicines, then I strongly advocate for that approach. Good health is our birthright, and we can achieve complete wellness, even without medicines, even Ayurveda-based medicines are secondary for me. My first priority is yoga, specifically pranayama. Then come asanas, followed by acupressure, Ayurveda level 5, nature cures, home remedies. Medicines come in which are rooted in India's ancient culture. In 1991, a survey was conducted in the US by the National Health and Nutrition Examination Survey. Their study found that 20% of Americans had hypertension. Yes, 20% of Americans suffered from high blood pressure. Among them, those over 65 years old were more affected. One reason is that in the US, people have access to ample resources for living. Another reason is that doctors don't let them die easily. Since most people there are financially capable, they receive timely medical treatment. Thus, by managing diseases, they extend their lifespan beyond 65 years. People above 65 years of age, between 65 to 74 years, 60% of them had hypertension. Not just in America, let's also talk about India. In India, authentic organizations and agencies regularly conduct health and wellness surveys. According to these survey agencies, it was found that in urban areas of India, the hypertension rate among men ranges from about 3% to 4%, between 3.8% and approximately 15.6%. That means 15.6% to around 16% of men suffer from hypertension. Inhale deeply, but do not exert too much effort. Among women, the prevalence of hypertension ranges from 2% to 15.3%. On average, if we take a generalized figure, it comes to about 7%. Globally, I believe the average is similar. Around 5% to 7% of people are estimated to have hypertension. If we consider undiagnosed cases, then approximately 300 to 500 million. People may be suffering from hypertension and diabetes. These are alarming health problems, and the situation is becoming severe. Health survey agencies have found that only 50% of people with high BP actually go to a doctor for a checkup. Meaning only 50% of hypertension cases are diagnosed. If 100 people suffer from high blood pressure, only 50 of them visit a doctor for a checkup. Out of those 100 people, only 50 visit a doctor. Out of those 50, only 25 actually undergo treatment. And 25 people do not take medication on their own. I'm specifically talking about India here. Out of 100 people, 50 get diagnosed with hypertension. Out of those 50, 25 people took medication, and even among them, only 12.5% saw improvement in their BP through medicines. That means 57. And 87 out of 100 are left to their fate. They don't take medicines at all. So how will their BP improve? Will their BP improve? Yoga does not suggest stopping BP medication completely. Pranayama and yoga are highly recommended. From the very first day, your BP starts getting controlled. During yoga camps, around 20% of people stop taking medication. Within a week, even those with high BP for 7 years or hypertension for 15-20 years can see improvement with yoga. What could be better than that? Just a slight change in diet is needed. Reduce salt intake, increase water consumption. Drink water as soon as you wake up. 1 to 4 glasses will keep BP away. Drink water an hour after meals. Always drink water after an hour. Not right after eating if food is dry. You can take a little water in between. But these days, at least in cities, people rarely eat such dry meals that they need water in between. Gone are the days when people ate dry chapati with chutney. Indian tradition, Ahman before meals. Sipping 3 small gulps of water. If the food is dry, a little water during the meal acts as a remedy. Water after meals, bad idea. Indian tradition, drink water consciously, an hour after meals and first thing in the morning. In hot weather, drink 3 to 4 liters of water daily and you never fall ill. Hydrate, low water, hypertension, kidney damage and other health issues. So maintain proper hydration and use natural remedies for hypertension. Drink bottled Gourd Lauki juice. If you drink it in the morning, your BP will stay normal. It helps with BP, thyroid issues, obesity, cholesterol, triglycerides, heart problems, low hemoglobin, severe acidity and ulcers. Drinking Lauki juice in the morning and even twice a day can help control hypertension. Keep monitoring natural treatments and gradually your medications will reduce on their own. Even many doctors who themselves suffer from hypertension, because doctors also get BP, right? They have stress, tension. We've helped doctors reverse their BP too. After all, doctors are human too. If a doctor gains belly fat, they too will have to practice Kapalbhati. Doctor with diabetes, do Kapalbhati. If their weight increases, look, anyone who wants to stay healthy, doctor, engineer, leader, anyone can. If they want to remain healthy, they must practice yoga. No one in the world can stay healthy without yoga. And yoga is not just exercise, it is a complete way of life. Yoga is a way of life. With a balanced diet and lifestyle, along with mindful actions, one attains awareness in actions, leading to the path of yoga. Yoga means balance in life. Balance in thoughts, emotions, and sensations, in diet and in daily routine. That's why practicing pranayama is essential. Pranayama is particularly beneficial for hypertension. We will also share some home remedies. Control hypertension with pranayama. Track your progress. For some, it works in a day. For others in 2 days, some in 7 days, 15 days, or even 3 months. It won't take longer than that. For some, hypertension subsides within a day itself. People join wellness camps and many of them stop taking medication from the very first day. In 1 to 3 months, almost everyone sees their blood pressure normalize. Regardless of the cause of hypertension, if blood pressure is excessively high, we also recommend natural home remedies. For example, if kidney function is compromised, creatinine levels rise to 8, or blood urea reaches 100-150, then in such cases, we also provide Ayurvedic treatment. That is a different approach. However, for most people, if kidney failure has not occurred, and the issue is due to high cholesterol, triglycerides, heart problems, edema, or excessive stress, then in all such cases, pranayama can help control blood pressure 100%. Notice change day 1. Track progress. Less meds than normal blood pressure. Many people worry that stopping BP medication might be harmful. Who's responsible? BP pills from birth? Normal before BP issues? Since childhood? Pranayama restores your natural state. You'll get your health back like before BP. So why should hypertension be permanent? This has been experienced, which is why we are sharing it with you. Pranayama, effortless, not forced. Bhastrika, Kapalbhati, or other pranayama practices. Too intensely, it can raise blood pressure. If done at a moderate pace, it is beneficial. Too slow, ineffective. High BP? Stay still. Or give your body proper rest. Then practice at a moderate pace with moderate intensity. Do not practice forcefully, as it may increase blood pressure. Even Anulom, Vilom, and Kapalbhati, if done too intensely, can raise BP. Therefore, practice at a slow pace. This is important. Do pranayama slowly. How? Sit with both hands on your knees in a meditative posture. Sitting this way helps regulate BP. Sitting this way helps regulate BP. Pressing certain pressure points can also help control BP. This practice helps relieve stress, tension, depression, and many other issues. Pressing certain points on the fingers can be beneficial. Nature has provided healing within your own hands. High BP? Sit or meditate, like Siddhasana, Sukhasana, or Padmasana, whichever is comfortable, and practice pranayama. If sitting on the floor is difficult, you can sit on a chair and practice. Chair pranayama. Okay, if floor sitting isn't, if you are unable to sit on the floor, sit comfortably straight like Sukhasana. Sit upright and practice pranayama, taking deep breaths.
यूं नहीं करना.
What should you avoid? Do not practice too intensely. Those with high BP should not practice with excessive force. Just remember this. Exhale deeply and slowly. Do it gently while breathing in deeply. With complete faith and surrender, invoke divine energy. Pray for light, strength, courage, patience, wisdom, intellect, energy, and self-confidence. Keep praying while practicing pranayama. Why does a person develop high BP? Due to fear, anxiety, stress, and a sense of insecurity. What causes stress? Lack of faith. Practice pranayama with devotion. A believer is one who acknowledges existence. Faith is not hypocrisy, pretense. Superstition is blind belief. Faith trusts your existence. You exist, so you are a believer. And your existence is sustained by something beyond you. You did not come into this world by your own will, nor will you leave it by your own choice. There is a force that gives you life, that grants you existence, breath, and sustains your being. And when the time comes, it calls you back. That is why, in the face of death, a realization occurs. Higher power exists, you want to stay. But something calls you away. It tells you, your work is done, come back. Faith means accepting your existence. Faith means accepting the vast divine, the infinite, the ever blissful, the almighty supreme being. There is an energy, a supreme power, a supreme force. It governs the entire universe. You cannot see it, just as you cannot see yourself. Your body is visible, but the essence within is not. What we call death is simply the departure of that force. The body remains the same. At the time of death, the form stays, but the energy departs. That energy has no shape, just as the vast supreme exists without form. The formless divine manifests in all forms, creating the entire tangible world. Have faith in this truth. Do not be afraid. What is meant to happen in life will happen. You cannot avoid it. But with effort, hard work, and determination, you can prevent misfortune. Therefore, work hard, trust in God, and do not fear. Do not feel inserious. The Divine Father showers blessings upon you with thousands of hands. Feel it and become at ease. Breathe deeply and reflect. The grace of the Divine is showering upon you. Its nectar is flowing. Meditate upon His divine light with deep devotion. Stress, tension, and worries will all disappear. Even inner turmoil will settle. Breathe deeply. Slowly fill your lungs, then exhale. Practice this for 2 minutes. You have often heard that people with high BP or heart conditions should not practice yoga. Where do such misconceptions come from? People spread baseless myths. One such myth is that yoga is only about physical postures, asanas. But asanas are just one aspect of yoga. Even Ashtanga yoga is not the complete essence of yoga. Maharishi Patanjali initiated yoga as a discipline. Yoga is the stilling of the fluctuations of the mind. Its culmination is the supreme state of self-realization. The 8 limbs of yoga include yama, niyama, asana, pranayama, pratyahara, dharana, dhyana, and samadhi. These are methods to eliminate afflictions, attain wisdom, and purify the mind. They bring clarity, peace, and spiritual purification. Yamas, non-violence, truth, celibacy, non-stealing, non-possessiveness, contentment, discipline, self-study, and surrender to God. These are niyamas. Effortlessness in posture, control over breath. This is pranayama. Withdrawal of senses, concentration, meditation, and deep absorption led to self-discipline. Ashtanga yoga is a step-by-step process towards spiritual enlightenment. For physical health, asanas are not the most significant factor. Asanas help maintain joint flexibility. They provide relief in certain bone disorders. And in some cases, support the endocrine system and spinal health. However, The greatest benefits come from pranayama. Even asanas work best when performed with breath control. If people with heart disease or BP avoid pranayama, they risk their health. Without pranayama, the condition may worsen. Everyone has to die one day, but without pranayama, they may suffer unnecessarily. By practicing it, one can enhance life quality, even though no one is immortal. I'm saying the opposite. You used to hear people with heart problems or high BP should not do yoga, and especially not pranayama. This is a wrong belief. Break free from it. Practice pranayama and free yourself from both ailments, even from heart problems. Despite taking medicines every year, heart disease kills millions. 3 million in India die annually worldwide. The numbers are even higher. People take medicines for hypertension, yet their BP continues to rise. Stress and anxiety make it worse. What can you do? BP and sugar levels fluctuate due to medicines, but yoga keeps them in control naturally. The key is that stress won't affect you. If stress doesn't arise, BP won't increase. Otherwise, BP rises even while taking medicine. Sugar levels spike, causing more damage. You take BP medicines, yet you might suffer a brain hemorrhage or paralysis. Your kidneys could fail, leading to other severe health issues. Prolonged meds, brain and mood risks. Instead of relying on BP medication, practice pranayama regularly. Reduce medication over time. It will take time. You have accumulated a lifetime of dependency on medicines. Now I say, from 1 day to 1 week, maximum. BP stabilizes permanently, eventually, maybe in months. Breathe deeply and naturally. I am in a state of divine bliss. I am in the loving embrace of the divine. Divine nectar showers upon me from all directions. His light, love, joy fill me. Bhastrika, 2 minutes. Stop if tired. Do not do it too fast. After this, practice Kapalbhati Pranayama. Maintain a moderate pace. Medium speed, medium intensity. Exhale completely. Do not retain the breath forcefully. Otherwise, BP may rise. Practice at a moderate pace. If cholesterol and triglycerides are high, they will also get balanced naturally. Heart blockages will clear up. Excess fat will reduce. Obesity can also lead to high BP. Diabetics also suffer from high BP. This will also help reverse diabetes. These 7 pranayamas are like Sanjivani, life-giving elixir on earth. I even say they work as natural radiation therapy for cancer patients. This same practice serves as a natural steroid for arthritis patients. It works as a natural painkiller. Pranayama is truly miraculous. The 7 pranayamas that we have seen, experienced, and repeatedly emphasized, if practiced, can heal 90% of diseases. I say 1% less than 100% only for those who remain highly negative, who refuse to practice, who don't listen even after being explained. They are awake but still don't act. No one can force them to wake up. For them, nothing can be said. But for those who practice pranayama, their BP normalizes, their heart blockages disappear, cholesterol and triglycerides return to normal. Kapalbhati Pranayama is amazing. Practice at a moderate pace. Engage in it wholeheartedly. Lose yourself in the vastness of the scriptures, in the divine presence. Impurities are leaving your body. Do it with this mindset. As you continue, you will experience oneness with the divine. Your ego will dissolve. Fear will vanish. Anger will disappear. Greed, attachment, and cravings will fade away. Who are you? Why do you suffer? Why despair, this sadness, this hopelessness are what caused your BP issues? Realize that you are everything. You are a child of the divine. What more do you need? You are a child of God. You are eternally complete. Purnamada Purnamidam. Purnasya Purnamade Purnashishyate. You are a child of God. Let go of despair. Let go of hopelessness. Let go of sadness. Now wake up. You are the child of immortality. The divine nectar is within you. When it overflows from the root chakra and the solar plexus chakra, this body will become a temple of the divine. It will transform into the abode of Lord Shiva. You will embody divinity, and through your divine actions, you will bring heaven to earth. The divine resides within you. Just human, an illusion, God's child. This world belongs to the divine, not you. Existence is His. See God everywhere then. Look with eyes filled with love and compassion. See your divine self in everyone. Recognize the divine in every human. When your vision transforms, listen to the sound behind every word. Hear the divine resonance in every vibration. When you speak, do so with the awareness that your words are dedicated to the divine. Act with the understanding that your ability to act is a gift from God. With this realization, life will transform. Everything will be transmuted. Breathe out deeply. Practice with ease. Let joy and bliss radiate from your face. Do not strain your face. Remain relaxed and you will experience peace. Your blood pressure will normalize. Embrace serenity. What was never under your control will not be controlled by you now. What is meant for you will come to you. No one can take it away. And through your efforts, you can even reshape your destiny. This is the wisdom of Indian philosophy. This is what the Vedas and Bhagavad Gita proclaim. Karmanye vadikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana. You have the right to perform your duty, but not to the fruits thereof. The wise act with detachment and yet remain untouched by karma. This is the teaching of the Upanishads and the Vedas. To work diligently, to strive with effort. Through effort, fate is rewritten, because destiny is shaped by action. Through effort, karma is strengthened, because fate is molded by action. So work hard, remain at peace, and surrender to the divine. Do not give in to dissatisfaction, greed, envy, or hatred. Do not burn in the fire of vengeance. Do not be carried away by storms of passion and anger. Practice effortless yoga. Purify yourself in the fire of spiritual discipline. Burned by desire, brother. What did it gain you? Exhale completely. This Kapalbhati Pranayama helps you get rid of hypertension. External indulgences, desires, they generate heat which raises your blood pressure. Indulgent stress raises BP, leading to hypertension. What is blood pressure? People have made such a big deal out of it. They keep saying it's incurable. But in reality, excessive indulgence raises BP. This fire of desire, anger, greed, attachment, resentment, and revenge, it burns you from within, and yet you seek peace. So what should you do? Practice pranayama. No disease, no fear of death. The fire of yoga purifies the body. Pranayama ignites this inner fire. When you practice pranayama, a powerful energy awakens within. But this fire does not burn you. Instead, it cools and soothes. Cholesterol clogs the arteries, nerves become tight, and stress builds up. This is the root cause of BP. But pranayama relaxes the entire nervous system. So practice it calmly with devotion in your heart. Surrender yourself in the blissful, nectar-like presence of the divine. I am a child of God. Sit with this feeling in Siddhasana or Sukhasana, steady and comfortable. Let go of all struggle. Relax, surrender, and breathe. Kapalbhati Pranayama. Your forehead will glow. Your face will shine. A radiance will emerge from within. But right now, you seem lost. Your natural glow is fading. When God created you as a child, you had no BP, no stress, no depression. Your mind was free and your face shone with beauty. Look at your childhood photos. See what you've done to yourself. Dark circles under your eyes, wrinkles on your face. What happened? You're exhausted. Where are you headed? Wake up. Reconnect with nature. Reconnect with yourself. Your youth will return. Your vitality will be restored. Kapalbhati Pranayama. It will not only balance your BP, but transform your life. You will become radiant, powerful, filled with natural energy. Your face will glow. Your hair will stay dark and healthy. You will remain youthful, strong, healthy, and energetic. Otherwise, what's left? A life spent merely surviving. People chase wealth, but in the end, they take nothing with them. What did you bring into this world? What will you take with you? Everything remains here. You may gather millions, but in the end, all wealth stays behind. You need no more than 2 yards of land. A person cannot wear more than one set of clothes at a time. Even stretched out, you barely take up 2 yards. You may own a house on 1 acre, 10 acres, or even 100 acres. But in the end, you will still sleep on just 2 yards of land. When you walk, you can't occupy more than a few steps of ground. You may buy a car 15 to 20 feet long, but you only need 2 feet to sit in it. A person truly needs no more than 2 yards of land. No one can eat more than 2 meals a day. Then why this endless craving? Pause for a moment, reflect, run if you must, but also be still within. Yogastha kuru karmachi, saugatayakva, danajaya, siddhya siddhyo, samobhuktva, samadva, yoga, uchete. This state of balance comes from yoga. Act while being established in yoga. Then you will become a true warrior. That is why Lord Krishna says, find inner peace, work feels light. No high BP, no heart issues. No diseases will come your way. You will work with dedication, practice austerity, face challenges, become wise. Being knowledgeable is not a flaw. But first, be a yogi. Practice yoga first. A yogi is greater than an ascetic, greater than the most learned scholar. Lord Krishna, Yogeshwar himself, tells Arjuna, become a yogi first. When you become a yogi, you will develop the strength for penance. Life will throw difficulties at you. People will oppose you. They will try to humiliate you. You will face resistance. But amidst all this, you must remain steady. Yogastha kuru karmaji, saiga tyatva dhananjaya. Act with the understanding that my Lord has given me this duty. I am only carrying it out. The outcome is his will stay, equanimous. The one who performs austerities is a yogi. A yogi does not fear struggles in life. Obstacles will not deter you. Many have paid the price for wisdom, and yet even they suffer from high BP today. Most intellectuals, if their understanding is not right, even they develop high BP. Knowledge alone is not enough. Be a yogi first. Knowledge will follow. Be knowledgeable, be wise, become intelligent. But first, be a yogi. Perform actions with the spirit of yoga. Through your actions, transform this world into a paradise. But first, become a yogi. Practice Kapalbhati and Pranayama. Do whatever work you wish. You can even become the greatest person in the world. But you won't suffer from high BP. People say work causes high BP. That running a business causes high BP. That handling responsibilities causes stress. That even love brings stress. If work causes stress, then monks like us should be stressed too. We also work 12, 16, even 18 hours a day. Not just me, but every saint who has taken a vow, who has taken the responsibility of the world, vowing a world free from disease, medicine, and weapon trade. Even they do not have high BP. If working made people sick, then something would be wrong. It is not work that makes you sick, it is your mindset that does. So fix your mindset and your BP will automatically normalize. What is BP after all? Nothing but stress and tension. People are always trapped in anxiety. Their hands tremble, their arms shake, their head wobbles, they feel restless. Their entire body shakes from within. That's why there are about 800 million people suffering from mental disorders worldwide. And if we talk about stress, every second person is affected by it. How can stress be eliminated? How can mental disorders be reversed? Yoga is the only solution. Practice Kapalbhati and Pranayama. Do it at a moderate pace. Pranayama should be done properly. Listen carefully. Do it with ease, not for more than 5 seconds. This is especially for those with high BP. Pranayama advised for high BP. High BP heart issues, Pranayama types restricted. Otherwise, their BP may rise further. Instead, they can do Agnisar. 5.n second intervals are fine. But it should not be held for longer.
Yeah.
After Agnisar, practice Anulom, Vilom, Pranayama for 15 minutes. Perform Kapalbhati with ease. If high BP is caused by any reason, it will be balanced. After that, we will do some subtle exercises and asanas. Ailments, try specific poses. Otherwise, Mandukasana and Shashankasana are sufficient. If there are any physical ailments, you can practice other asanas as well. But make sure to do Shavasana. After Pranayama, we will do Anulom Vilom. First, practice Bhastrika for 2 minutes. Then, Kapalbhati for 15 minutes. Pranayama or Agnisar, repeat 3 times. Exhale completely, pull the stomach in, then release. Next, do Anulom Vilom. Raise your right hand, close the right nostril with your thumb, and the left nostril with the 2 middle fingers. Anulom Vilom, correct technique. It is an important pranayama for balancing opposites in the body. Inhale deeply, hold, then exhale forcefully. When you start feeling tired, stop. Do this for 5 minutes on the first day. Gradually increase to 10-15 minutes. This will help stabilize BP permanently. Practice Anulom Vilom for 15 minutes with ease, feeling the divine energy around you. Focus on divine grace. you will experience an inner awakening. The infinite energy, divine light, and deep peace will surround you. The 8 chakras will be activated, the 9 energy pathways purified. Your body will transform into a divine temple. All nervous system disorders will be reversed. Eyesight will improve. Anulom Vilom, experience its benefits. As I always say, you will receive all these benefits. BP will be permanently balanced. Anulom Vilom plays a crucial role in regulating blood pressure. The entire nervous system will relax. Bhramari and Udgeeth, deeper relaxation. By focusing on the breath with the sound of pranav, Om, these pranayamas become highly essential. For hypertension, practice Anulom Vilom Pranayama with deep, slow breaths. Inhale deeply into the diaphragm, but not forcefully. Always inhale and exhale through the left nostril. Left to left, soft breath in, soft breath out. Tired, rest for 1 to 3 minutes, as long as you can. When tired, stop. Do not force it, otherwise BP may rise. Practice with ease. Breathe in deeply, then exhale slowly. Now, Bhramari Pranayama. After Anulom Vilom, practice Bhramari Pranayama. Place your index fingers on the forehead. Use the remaining 3 fingers to close your eyes and ears. Practice Bhramari Pranayama 3 to 11 times. For high BP patients, you can even practice it 21 times. As much time as you have available. We provide a complete package. For a 45-minute pranayama session. If you are busy and generally healthy, at least 30 minutes of daily pranayama is recommended. These are the 7 main pranayamas. Bhramari, index fingers on forehead, cover eyes, close ears. The sound of Om will resonate. The sacred vibration of Om will echo within. This will naturally remove stress. Try it today and feel the difference. Take a deep breath. Practice this 3, 5, 11 or even 21 times. Next, complete Udgeeth Pranayama. Afterward, study scriptures in silence with awareness. Observe the breath as a witness. With every breath, focus on Om. Meditate for as long as possible. After meditation, keep the breath natural. Rub your palms together, feel the warmth, and gently open your eyes. Practice pranayama during the summer season. If you feel excessive heat, Sheetali, Sheetkari, enough. No more pranayama needed. It helps in resolving various issues from BP to other health problems. Bhramari and Udgeeth, best for stress relief. Manage BP better, practice often. Normally, it is recommended to do them 3 to 5 times. If you have hypertension, you can practice up to 11 times. Even just chanting Om helps regulate BP. It has incredible benefits. Sheetali and Sheetkari Pranayama for intense summer heat. Or if your BP is very high, start practicing Sheetali and Sheetkari. They are beneficial for BP. exhale naturally through the nose. After Sheetali, you can also practice Sheetkari. For this, place your tongue against the roof of the mouth behind the upper teeth. Keep the teeth closed but lips slightly open. Inhale deeply and exhale through the nose. Both Sheetali and Sheetkari are highly effective for BP. Subtle exercises, Sukshma Vyayama. If you are interested, you can also practice Asanas, pressing the toes and fingers back and forth, pressing and rotating the feet. Circular motions reduce stress. The more stress is reduced, the easier it is for BP to normalize and stabilize. So be sure to practice these subtle exercises. These are for the legs. Next, practice the butterfly exercise. This helps calm the mind. It also reduces stress and normalizes blood circulation. For the hands, there are 5 exercises that we often recommend. Do those as well, keeping the spine straight, rotating it in circular motions. To regulate BP, diet control is also important. Control your salt intake. Reduce consumption of fried foods. The second important factor for reducing stress is limiting the intake of ghee, fried foods, and excess oil. These are not beneficial. Stay happy and cheerful. Keep smiling. Avoid excessive anger and frustration. If you ever feel angry, observe it externally, but don't let it affect you internally. To reduce stress, it is essential to practice regularly. These practices should be part of your daily routine. They include 7 types of pranayama, 7 subtle exercises, and 7 asanas. Even people with BP issues can practice them. Some essential asanas include Mandukasana, Shashankasana, Bhujangasana, Shalabhasana, Uttanpadasana, Muktasana, and other key postures. These 7 asanas, along with the 7 subtle exercises, form a complete routine. 7 subtle exercises, 7 asanas, and 7 pranayamas. This is enough for managing BP. For stress relief, rotate in circular motions, then in the opposite direction. In acupressure, pressing certain points helps BP patients. Many of these are sinus points. Pressing the tips of fingers and thumbs is beneficial, specifically pressing the second finger. And the ring finger where a ring is worn on both hands and feet. Provides relief from BP issues. Also, press the kidney points to prevent toxin buildup in the body. For hypertension, pranayama alone is sufficient. Along with that, maintaining a positive outlook, happiness, and a balanced perspective on life is essential. Otherwise, stress, anger, and frustration will continue to trouble you, keeping your BP elevated. Stay relaxed. Regularly practice these subtle exercises. Pranayama helps in keeping BP under control. Among the asanas, you can practice Mandukasana and Shashankasana. Even just these 2 asanas are sufficient. If you have more time, you can also include other asanas, along with pranayama as part of a complete routine. Practice comfortably, without stress. This is important. For Mandukasana, place your fists on either side of the navel. Exhale and bend forward. Keep your gaze forward and exhale completely. If you have back pain, avoid bending forward. Exhale deeply, pull your abdomen in and hold. Then return to the starting position and continue with the practice. You can also practice Shashankasana, which is beneficial for BP control. Look up, then exhale and bend forward. For BP control, Shavasana is very important. After completing all Asanas and Pranayamas, always practice Shavasana daily. Keep some space between both feet. Keep your hands slightly away from your thighs and relax completely in Shavasana. With each breath, connect with your consciousness, your being, and your center. Relax completely. Feel as if you are in the lap of the divine, surrounded by divine grace. Let go of all tension from every part of your body. Relax your toes, fingers, and feet. Gradually relax your entire body. This process takes around 5 to 15 minutes for complete relaxation. Simply surrender yourself to the vast existence with your breath. Shavasana helps in achieving deep relaxation. Legs apart, hands off thighs, eyes closed. Let your mind relax and synchronize your breath with the cosmic rhythm. Meditate on the divine and let your body completely relax. This is the essence of Shavasana. The complete method of Shavasana has been included in Yoga Nidra. Now, let's discuss some Ayurvedic and home remedies. Drink bottled gourd, Lauki, juice on an empty stomach in the morning. Maintain BP, Pranayama, less salt, controlled diet. Increase your intake of green vegetables. In Ayurveda, there are also medicines that provide a permanent reverse for hypertension. Ayurvedic medicines can also help regulate blood pressure. We have conducted extensive research on this. Through study and experimentation, we have developed an effective solution. I do not insist that BP patients must take Mukta Vati because many people can regulate BP even without it. Like allopathic medicines, Mukta Vati also works effectively. However, it is a tested solution for those whose BP does not stabilize with allopathy. Many women experience high BP during pregnancy. We have tested this for them as well. Even for men and women who do not see results with allopathic medicines, or for kidney patients whose BP remains uncontrolled, Mukta Vati has proven beneficial. We have seen remarkable results in various BP cases. Mukta Vati has been effective even in chronic cases. For severe BP issues, we recommend this solution. You can also use some home remedies if you prefer. Brahmi, Shankpushpi, Jatamansi, Sarpagandha, and Arjuna bark. Take 100 grams each of Brahmi, Shankpushpi, Jatamansi, Sarpagandha, and Arjuna bark. Grind them into a fine powder. Take 2 to 3 grams of this powder on an empty stomach in the morning. At least 1 hour before breakfast, it should be taken. 1 to 1.5 hours before dinner. Repeat the process. Brahmi, Shankpushpi, Jatamansi, Sarpagandha, and Arjuna bark. Grind them into powder and take 2 to 3 grams in the morning, 1 hour before breakfast, and in the evening before dinner. Initially, it will help control BP, and gradually, it will help lower it. You can prepare this remedy at home and use it as a natural treatment. The dosage required is very small, about 250 mg per tablet. You need around 2.5 to 3 grams per dose. I believe that following this method, for hypertension will definitely free you from BP issues. First, your BP will stabilize and over time, it will start reducing. Monitor BP regularly. Normal BP possible later without meds. And if you continue taking it, your BP may drop even further. Your lower BP may drop below 80 and the upper BP below 120. At that point, you might face issues. So, as your BP gets controlled, gradually reduce the dosage. And when you feel that your BP stable, stop meds to avoid side effects. You will be free from a dangerous condition, which was once believed to have no permanent reverse anywhere in the world. Yet, even this condition can be reversed. This was about yoga for hypertension. And with further research, people across the world will be able to free themselves from hypertension. Make pranayama and yoga nidra a part of your daily routine. Always stay happy and cheerful. Live as a child of God. You have endured suffering and stress for too long. Now, start living life like a celebration. Every morning is a new birth for you. This entire universe exists to bring you joy. When you are happy, the whole world seems to smile with you. But when you are sad, it feels like everything is gloomy. So stay happy and positive. This too helps in curing BP. Every morning on an empty stomach, and if possible, in the evening. At least 5 hours after lunch, practice pranayama. This will surely help you achieve permanent relief. From high blood pressure, hypertension. Your condition will be permanently reversed. Remember to reduce salt intake. Drink 1 to 4 glasses of water. Morning, drink 3-4 L water daily, summer. Practice pranayama at a moderate pace. If BP is too high, practice at a slow pace. Avoid anger. Try to remain happy at all times. Do not stop your ongoing medication suddenly. Drink bottled gourd juice on an empty stomach in the morning and evening. Follow Ayurvedic treatments under expert guidance. Take 100 grams each of Brahmi, Shankpushpi, Jetamansi, Sarpagandha, and Arjuna bark. Grind them into a fine powder. Take 2 to 3 grams of this powder 1 hour before breakfast and 1 hour before dinner with fresh water. High BP, 160, 170 plus, persist despite medication. Take 2 Mukta Vati tablets before breakfast, lunch, and dinner with fresh water. Once your BP normalizes, gradually discontinue allopathic medicines.